Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. And, last time we were, why am I doing things with my hands? I don't know. We were talking to Haruka, being awkward, equally as awkward to her as she is being to us. Cabbage course, yay! I hate eggs and... What'd you say? Eggs and milk? Yeah, eggs and milk. Gooey. So, I guess if she left her gummy bears out in the sun too long, she wouldn't eat those. Would she eat them? With them not being milk? I guess they're kind of gooey. The gummy bears isn't important to this Let's Play, so let's just move on with it. You know what? Let's... I don't think this is going... I don't think it's so weird that it would, you know, put it out of the running with her completely. So let's see this. Let's see what happens when we say, "What's your type?" Haruka, what kind of guy is your type? Wait, isn't this question a little bit too personal? Of course, she doesn't want to answer. That's only natural. Never mind, sorry. Besides,
Makoto?
oh great, it's gonna get real awkward now.
Makoto はどんなタイプが好みなの?
What? What is expecting this? Haruka is waiting for my answer with a serious expression. I need to answer properly or this could be bad. It's gonna be bad. A quiet girl like you, I guess. Guess?
私みたいな
Haruka repeats my words. She silently lowers her head. Her expression is hard to read. Of course, an expression is hard to read when it's like that. It's a lot of reasons why people do that. The two of us are dead silent. Silent like the dead. I guess it's time to move on to another topic. Since he's so good at these
なん
topics.
で
Huh?
なんでそんなに私のこと聞きたがるの
She asked me this with a truly confused expression and voice. That's because, the honest truth is, even I don't understand it very well myself.
どうして
Haruka asks again. I guess that is the appropriate thing after saying the last thing about liking the quiet girl. Yeah, sure, why not? It's because I like you. You told me you were nothing and you were meaningless. So I like that. I like that in a girl. Oh my gosh, that is a completely horrible alternate meaning. Wow. He has a superiority complex, doesn't he? Like, I like Haruka? What? Is that true? Even though we're just acquaintances, even though I know nothing about her?
好き
Yeah. I nod before forcing myself to say this. Haruka lowers her head again. I'm on edge. Am I annoying her? Am I annoying you? Am I bothering you? Is this bothering you? It was just a joke. Don't take it seriously. I don't really like you. I actually hate you, Haruka. Is that what he's trying to say? I desperately try to smooth this over.
冗談なの
Oh my gosh. She don't know what jokes are very well. Crap. Yeah.
そうよかった
As I thought I was pestering her. I tried to hide my
わから
shock.
ないから好きって言葉の意味が
Great. Huh?
好きって言われてもどんな顔すればいいのかわからないから。
I like how Makoto's biggest reaction to Haruka is, huh? 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 That's like all we can say around her, you know.
好きって言われたらどういうこと考えたらいいのかわからないから。
Huh or silence? He falls silent again. Once again, the atmosphere is awkward. Hey, you want to go on the slide? Yes, this will get us out of this awkward conversation here. For time being, in order to break this deadlock between us, I've got to act.
滑り台？
See, this is a slide. You didn't notice? Freaking nods. You want to ride it? She seems hesitant. Let's do it! I know you're gonna love it. It feels great.
気持ちいい。
Feels like he's overacting here in order to get her out of this awkward situation they're in here. Yeah, when you're sliding, you can't think about anything like how much of an idiot you were just acting. I keep on insisting, exaggerating it a little bit. No, scratch that. I'm really over exaggerating. At least you're aware.
何も考えられない。
Yeah.
滑る。
Haruka answers clearly. Then angrily. Haruka, what's wrong? She's expressionless, no? Would it be better to say that her expression has gone still? Haruka, could it be that you're nervous? She nods.
ね
Suddenly, Haruka grabs my hand, startling me. What?
え、誠も一緒に滑って。
In the end, it's come down to the two of us sliding together. That sentence out of context could be bad. Haruka sits down between my legs as I hold her from behind. The statement holds true from before. The warm water flowing from behind me feels pleasant against my back. But at this rate, don't you think this is a little dangerous?
大丈夫。誠さえしっかり捕まえててくれれば。
No, that's not what I meant.
行くよ。
But wait, no. But Haruka, there's a wait. We take a deep breath. As we ride the flowing water, we slide down with great speed. Haruka can't help but shout. I yell for a totally different reason. While Haruka is intoxicated by the exhilarating feeling of sliding down, I don't share her sentiments. We're two adults on a water slide. The fact that we're practically glued together as well causes me to feel uneasy. We finally reach the end point. Our bodies are flung into the pool's water. Phew! Haruka turns toward me with water dripping from her head. Nah! What the? Haruka just smiled and laughed, apparently. It's just a small grin, but I've never seen her smile like that before.
ねえ、もう一回。
Huh?
もう一回行こう。
We took so many tramps down the slide together that I lost track. Once I leave Haruka, I head over to the drink stand to quench my thirst. That went about like it did before, I think, didn't it? I think it did. Wait a second. Am I here? Is this a, Very clever game. That's exactly what's going on. And they wanted to end. Very clear. Or very, very
そんなもんかな。
yes.
でもとりあえず飽きるまではずっとここにいたいけどな、私は。だってこの合宿が終わったらすぐに学校が始まっちゃうんだよ。
So I wonder if it's because I've had a different, you know, I skipped the whole tennis count stuff. Tennis count? Did I say tennis count? Whole tennis scene, and is there another scene with Yuka? don't know. It feels like there was, but I can't remember. I know I did the whole eating thing different. Siding with her. Oh yeah! We went shopping with Haruka this time too, rather than Yuka. So yeah. So I wonder if that triggered it, or maybe completing it once makes that different. I don't know. It's not important, and I bet it's already done with. So no.
退屈な授業と退屈なバイト。叫び出したいぐらいに平凡な日常。私にとってはあっちの世界の方がよっぽどうんざりしちゃうよ。
Well, you might have a point there. To say this, you could delicately places her cup to her lips and gulps it down. She's chugging it faster than a sailor. How fast does a sailor gulp down his beer? I'm not sure. She all right? I become a little worried. Okay, that's new. Whoa! Okay, go. Sudden appearance causes me to almost instinctively drop the cup in my hand. He drunk? What the hell was that all about?
いや、そろそろみんなお腹も減った頃だろうと思ってね。
あ、そういえば私たち朝から何も食べてなかったっけ？
So she's been drinking and not eating. Said it before, I've never drunk, but that doesn't seem like a good thing to do. Seems like a bad thing to do. Not sure, but...
だろ？だから今こうやってみんなを集めてるところなんだ。
そっかそっか。ご苦労様。
ほら、向こうの売店のところにパラソルが立ってるだろ。
With the theatrics of an opera singer, Okuhiko points in that direction.
席はあそこに確保してやるから。
Let's save some seats for us over there. How theatrical do opera singers get? They like wave their arms around and stuff like that? I'm not aware. Geez, how awfully considerate of you.
なーに、こんなこと大したことじゃないさ。それじゃ僕は
Sarcasm has no effect to him.
探さなくちゃいけないから。
That's superpower. Okuhiko proceeds to flip his long hair.
Ciao.
While leaving us behind with those words. Chow. It seems like a... It's always seemed very strange to me. When people say chow, you know. I don't just buy. Unless you're... What is it, Italian? If you're Italian, then there's no problem with you saying chow, I guess. Is that French? What language is that? If that's the language that you speak, you know, then good for you, but I don't know. You can watch them go in awkward silence. Yuka slaps my knees and stands up. I peek into Yuka's cup to discover that it's empty. Yuka, is she an alcoholic or something? In this branch, the 5th day will be everybody confronting Yuka about her alcoholism. It'll be a whole big intervention. That would be rather funny, I think. As I'm thinking, me and Yuka walk towards the parasol. After we had lunch, everyone bathed in the sunlight while playing in the water like children. Okay, this is all new stuff. Yuka, Izumi-san, Saki, and Okihiko resembled kids as they merrily played in the water. Even Haruka looked like she was having fun. Surprisingly, the sprays of water seemed to suit her very well. I ate a little bit ago, so I probably shouldn't be recording right now. The sun is going down, causing temperature to gradually decrease, which is scientifically reasonable. As soon as Saki says this, we all simultaneously begin preparing to go back. However, there's still one other person roaming, staggering by the poolside. Said person staggers towards us and comes up to us. Do they serve alcohol at pools? I would think that would be a bad thing to do. You know, lots of water and, you know, which is dangerous to drown in. and people not thinking completely clearly. I think that'd be a bad combination, you know, with the potential of children and you know, just the whole running. Don't run by the pool, you know, and stuff. I've never really been to a pool. Actually, there's really nothing around me, so I don't think. Never interested me. Then speaks. Yeah, it's already getting cold. Answer as calmly as possible.
寒いの？私は例年寒くないですよ。
Okay, I know what you're saying, Yuka. I think she's speaking like a comedic in a comedic drunk-like tone. I guess I should have seen this coming. After we finished lunch, Yuka spent her time at the stand buying more draft beer. As far as I know, she downed at least 10 cups worth of beer. The intervention is very necessary. She had 2 cups over the course of about 2 hours, and that means she's had roughly 1 glass every 12 minutes. Let's do math. Anyone can mistake her at this point for a drunkard. Well, we also have to check on Kurumi.
くるみ？あ、くるみちゃんね。はい。
If we don't hurry back, she'll be lonely.
そうだね。
Somehow it seems I've managed to get her to agree with me. Just as to think that.
あ？
She screams. What is it? Don't shout so suddenly.
そういえば、くるみちゃんルナビーチで待ってるんじゃないの？
That's what I just told you.
そろそろ帰らないとくるみちゃんかわいそうなんじゃない？
She completely ignored me.
皆さん、帰りますよ。
What is that? Is that Obi-Wan's lesser-known brother? Yuka calls out towards a group of boogie boards on top of a bench. Everyone has already left the shower rooms and are now headed to the changing rooms. Oh, brother. I firmly grab Yuka by the hand and escort her to the shower room. Yuka walks behind me with tottering steps, enthusiastically singing an English song. At least I think she was trying to sing in English. Her words are so incomprehensible that it's kind of hard to tell. I shamefully watch as strangers coldly glare at us walk by. Okay, now it's gonna be the Kuru milk joke. Oh, and the Toro scene. Toro. And the dead truck scene. Yeah, it's not working. This time, like I said, we're going to try to get out of this whole premonition thing, you know. Tell it, you know, we're going to be like, I don't know nothing. What are you talking about? See how that turns out. Now, I don't think it's like that at all. I'm dodging the question. Otherwise, it'll be just like yesterday. No one will believe me if I say I had a premonition. I don't experience the unpleasant feeling of being like a falsely accused suspect ever again. After all, this thing doesn't look like it's been very well maintained. Just by taking one look at it, I figure there's no way that this thing will move. Wow, he's putting out the exact same logic as Okuhiko did last time. Zima-san looks at me with a doubtful expression. It's just another coincidence, you know?
偶然って。
おう、そんなことはどうでもいいんじゃないかな。
だけど、
とにかく徒歩っていうのは確定したわけだし、早く行かないと釣りする時間がなくなってしまうかもしれないよ。
Okay, that's right, they're going fishing. Thankfully, Okuhiko smoothly changes the conversation. Though now that he mentions it, the only way to the harbor is by walking. Right. If we keep slouching around, the sun will go down. Trying to avoid Izumi-san's gaze as much as possible, I back up Okuhiko.
でも誠くん。
As I turn my back, Izumi-san says this in a way that says, I don't understand this at all. But I pretend not to hear. and quicken my pace. Besides, the one who doesn't understand the most is myself. Why did the words, "The battery's dead, isn't it?" come out of my mouth? Somehow it felt like it wasn't me who said it, shrouded by this irritating and uncomfortable sensation. Let's see here, yeah. Ooh, the Haruka and Okihiko, yeah. They're his unpleasantness, I'm sure. Yeah, we did this the last time. We tried to go with Yuka, and then it, what was the whole deal with her? Can't remember. Okay, and then, this one I think I'm gonna go with the same response as last time. Who did go in? Oops. Okay, Saki Nizumi. That's probably a good thing to do in their routes. Saki Izumi-san, please be safe. I pray for their safety. Really? That's different. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up with that? Why not? What would be the good response? I know. Okay, you're just thinking it. Yeah, let's... So, I guess Haruka and Saki did have a pact, so maybe... yeah. What's up with that? It sounds like you wanted to die.
別にそういうわけじゃないけど。
If that's the case, then you should be really happy about this.
だけど生きてることも日々偶然みたいなものだからね。
You know, you shouldn't talk about these things that way.
まあいいじゃない。とにかく大事なかったんだから。
Guess when you think about it, it's sort of by luck that every time lightning strikes, you don't get struck by lightning, so yeah. Well, that's true,
そう
but...
誠くんが波に飲まれたわけでもないんだし。
Hey, you little... what?
やめなさいよ、もう誠ったら。
石原、非常識だな君は。ここをどこだと思ってるんだ。
Hey, I don't think I'm the only...
まあまあそのくらいにして。それよりこれからどうするの？ずっとみんなさきちゃんについてることもなさそうだけど。
We don't need to. When I say that, Saki haughtily turns her head away. Jeez. That's what you'd expect from a spoiled rich girl.
とりあえずうちの店で落ち着かない？さきちゃんの方は。そうだ、くるみついててあげて。くるみだけ？
Okay, all this is different. Fascinating.
たまには人の役に立ちなさい。ほら、さきちゃんにはちゃんとピザを届けられなかったんだから、罪滅ぼし。ああ、そんなのないよ。あれはくるみのせいじゃないのに。お姉ちゃんの言うことを聞けないの？すぐそうやって。わかったよ、もう。
As we leave for Luna Beach, Kurumi pouts that she stays in the sick room. Everyone seems to be at ease on the way back. I guess you could say that the tension in the atmosphere somehow unwinded. Everybody seems to be relieved that everything turned out alright. The fiery red sunset is also probably contributing to the calm, feel-good mood. However, I'm trying to pull my ears off. I don't know. However, I'm probably the only one still anxious because of Yuka's words from before we arrived at the harbor. Now this is... yeah, this is where she tells the story of the shrine, isn't it? Yeah. then Kirby's like, I want to go see it, and everybody's like, no. Well, actually, I think it's just Izumi that says don't. That says don't go. But don't go just happens to be the right answer to the next choice. So let's not go. That's weird. Yeah, let's tick off Okahiko here. With him showing a lot of interest in Haruka for some reason. It could be kind of interesting. Might get to punch him again. Yes. This has nothing to do with me. If you're going, then go alone.
随分冷たいやつだな。
Besides, aren't you the one Saki has a thing for? I smirk as I tease Okahiko, jabbing his shoulder mockingly with my finger. Is that what you do, Makoto?
僕はそういうの苦手なんだよ。
I see. Sucks to be you then. I guess he probably somehow wiles him away with money somehow. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I know there's some, you know, that's something some girls looking, you know, probably look for. So, and she's rich, so I guess that's something that he does have going for her. I walk away and leave Okahiko behind with those sarcastic words. Yeah, I guess, you know, she's rich, you know, when you bought somebody who wasn't rich a boat, they'd be like, oh my gosh, you bought me a boat, you really love me, you know. But if you know, if she already has a boat, she'd be like, oh, that's just like a boat that I got last year. Oh, but thanks anyway. I guess is how that thought goes. I know not everybody's like that, but there's people who are like that, I know. When I return to the lodge, I take a bath, and once I'm out, I decide to try inviting Haruka to my room so I can directly ask her about what happened between her and Saki. Okay, that's... Well, I guess this is about the end of the episode. We'll go with our teacher. Yeah. We'll teach her how to fish. I mean, we're going to teach her how to fish anyway, but I guess that's another route rather than be like, what? You're saying you have no heart? So yeah, that's what we'll do. So, yeah, hope you folks enjoyed this, and I shall see you in the next one. Farewell there, folks. Oh, almost hit F9. That's what I use to end other videos with that aren't screen captured. It's funny if I hit F9 then was to you know, that would have been really embarrassing. And then be like towards the garbage can with a paper towel. That would have been awesome. But we're going to end this officially the right way. Hope you folks enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Farewell.